Hello and good morning everyone. This is Parveen. Today we are in the first session of class 9 history, chapter 2, socialism in Europe. In our first chapter, that is French Revolution, we have seen that how French Revolution has started and what is the impact of French Revolution in the whole world. When we talk about the impact of French Revolution in the whole Europe, or we can say in the whole world, or in the countries of the whole world, it has a positive effect on the countries of world. French Revolution gives new ideas of freedom, new ideas of individual rights, and new ideas of economic and political rights which an individual or which a citizen should have in a country. And because of which this revolution or this French Revolution has greater impact on the different countries in the world. And these different countries in the world, they also try to have those ideas. They also wanted to have that freedom or individual rights for themselves in their country. So in this particular chapter, we are going to learn about the socialism in Europe. How because of the impact of French Revolution, socialism started in Europe. Now, as we have seen in French Revolution that in Europe, in many countries, we have inequality, economic inequality, we have social inequality. Society has been divided between rich and poor, and the control is in the few hands like aristocracy and church. They are having economic and political control and power, and privileges has been given only to rich people and wealthy people. Poor people don't have any right, and they have a burden of tax and all these things. So to come out of all these negative things, in impact of French Revolution, Europe started with the socialism. Now before learn what is socialism and how it started in Europe, first we will understand what is socialism. Over here you can see that socialism means, socialism is an economic term. We can say that economic has been, when we talk about economics, as you learn in your 9th standard, economics. Okay, economics, when we talk about economics economic system can be divided into two, okay, or three, you can say. There are three types of economic system, you can say, in the world. First one is capitalism, another one is socialism, or the third one is mixed economy. Capitalism means where only private sectors are there and economic power is in the hand of private individuals or private businessmen. Like in America, they are following capitalism. Socialism, like in Russia, in today's world, Russia is following socialism. Socialism means all the things are under the control of government. Only public sectors are there. Private individuals does not have a right to have their own properties or have their own business. If they wanted to invest or if they wanted to do a business, they need to do it with the government only. They are not allowed to do a business alone. So that is called as socialism, where the control is in the hand of government, or you can say control is in the hand of workers who is working. And mixed economy, like India, where we have both private sector and public sector. So over here, socialism means making, moving and trading wealth should be owned by the workers. All the economic activities, either it is making business, moving or trading, import and export, either it is wealth like business houses and the wealth accumulated by the business, all these things are owned by the workers only, or the business or economic system is under the control of government. It is not under the control of private owners or private individuals or private businessmen. So over here you can say in a very simple word that socialism means business or economic power is in the hand of workers, or you can say government. Okay, it is related with the communalism. Karl Marx has given the idea of communalism. Karl Marx is a German philosopher. He has given an idea of communalism or socialism. According to him, society has been divided between haves and have-nots. There are rich people who have everything, and there are poor people who don't have anything. So, according to socialism or communalism, they try to give poor people wealth. They try to give poor people economic power which they don't have, because of which rich people exploited poor people. So they have that idea of socialism in their mind, which says that all the economic power, either it is wealth, either it is making of business, either it is owning of business or trading activities, all these are under the control or owned under the control of government, or it is owned by the workers who is working. because workers are the main people who are working. That is why they have the ownership of that business, they have the ownership or control over that business which the businessman is running. So workers are also having a share in business. So that is called as socialism. Okay, now this socialism has started in many European countries, but till now it has been only followed by Russian country. Other European countries followed capitalism, and many of them has also followed mixed economic system, but socialism is only followed by Russia. Now we will see what is socialism and how it started in European countries. Now the first topic which we are going to learn, that is the age of social change. Now the age of social change, in this particular topic we will see that how slowly French Revolution has that impact on the European countries or Asian countries, that society has been slowly or gradually changing. Society has changed itself to accept new ideas or new rights or new thinking which is given by the French Revolution. Okay, so over here you can see that in 18th century, on that time in 18th century, as we all know that all the European nations, society has been divided between states and orders. What is states and orders? States means the people who take the order, the people who need to follow the order, and orders means the people who gives the order, and all the economic and political power is under the control of orders. So there are two groups of the society, that is states and orders. States means the people who take the orders, like the poor people or the people who have low income, and aristocracy, church and the wealthy people comes under orders because they give order, and states are the people who takes the order. So society has been unequally divided between states and orders. And on that time in 18th century, there is no freedom to the people or to the citizen. The aristocracy and church controlled political and economic power. All the economic power and all the political power is under the hand of aristocracy and church. Aristocracy means the rulers, the kings who is ruling on that time. Okay, so the kings and rulers and the kings and the rulers and the church people are having economic and political power, and they use that power to give rights to the privileges to the rich people, not to the poor people who is there in the society. So economic and political power is unequally divided. Economic and political rights have also been unequally divided in 18th century. Now when we talk about the social change after French Revolution, people in Europe got the new ideas of freedom. French Revolution has given new ideas of freedom to the people. French Revolution give the idea of freedom, give the idea of democracy to the people of Europe. So that is why the people on that time, by these new people, are influenced by the French Revolution, and they try to change their society according to the French Revolution or the ideas given by the French Revolution. Like, we can take an example, in India, Raja Ram Mohan Roy and Deleuze, these are the two socialists, you can say. Socialist means they are the social activists. They try to change the society, they try to remove the evils of society on that time, and they talk about the revolution and its ideas in India. In India, they try to spread the ideas of French Revolution, because on that time in India, they are having religious discrimination. People are discriminating each other in the name of religion. So that is why, to make people equal or to make society equal, to remove the division of religion in a caste in society, Raja Ram Mohan Roy Deleuze has talked about the revolution, French Revolution and its ideas. Now there are two groups. When we talk about the social change, when there is a social change in Europe, people have a different thinking about the social change. Some people want a total change. Some people want something to change and something to remain like that only. So because of these thinkings, these different thinkings in a society, according to the thinking or according to the social change which the group want or which the people want, the people has been divided into three groups according to their thinking of revolution. And these three groups are radicals, liberals and conservatives. So when in Europe, French Revolution has bring social change, it has been divided society into three group of thinkers who think socialism, who think social change in a different way. And these three group of people are radicals, liberals and conservatives. Now one by one we will see what these people are and what are their thinking. First we will see liberals. Okay, liberals actually they want total change in society. Okay, they want to have a total social change. They don't want some part of the society to change. They want a total change in the society. They are the liberals, and they are against the religious discrimination, because on that time in Europe there is a race discrimination. So that is why they don't want religious discrimination. They are against the religious discrimination. Liberals want to remove or to abolish religious discrimination in Europe. Then they are against the religious discrimination and they want total social change. Then we can say they also oppose the power of dynastic rulers. They don't want economic and political power in the few hands. They don't want kings or church to have economic and political power, but they want to have a parliamentary government. Okay, they want to have a elected parliamentary government. They want well-trained judiciary to take decisions, and they also want a government to safeguard the political or economic rights which has been given to the citizens. So over here, by all these things, you can think that they want democracy, but they don't want democracy. Their thinking is different from the democracy, because what they